Jesup Housing Outlet. If you haven't been to Jesup Housing Outlet lately, you're missing out on a large selection of new and exciting floor plans from the nation's top manufacturers like Clayton, Fleetwood, Scott Built, and Homes of Merit. All of our homes feature modern kitchens and appliances, R60 and higher insulation values, thermopane windows, and energy-efficient heat pumps. We have 2 locations to serve you, 2452 Savannah Highway in Jesup and Highway 301 South between I-16 and the bypass in Statesboro. Come see Charles, Faye, or Sheridan today.
Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, Georgia State Patrol investigating a single vehicle accident which involved a fatality. The 2 occupants of the vehicle, husband and wife from Wayne County, Martha Branch, was ejected and killed, and Donor Branch, her husband, was trapped inside the vehicle, had to be evacuated with the jaws of life and airlifted to Memorial Medical Center in Savannah. His condition unknown at this time of this report. He's 73 years of age. According to the Georgia State Patrol, the accident occurred around 1:20 p.m. Tuesday on Highway 203, just across the Appling County line. The accident occurred in Appling County. They were traveling in a 2004 Dodge Ram truck. When the truck left the roadway, traveled about 300 feet, came back across the highway, and then struck several pine trees, ejecting the passenger, Martha Branch. Once again, the accident is still under investigation this time by the Georgia State Patrol. Again, 1 fatality, 1 person still at the hospital this time. Again, condition unknown. Again, Georgia State Patrol continues to investigate the accident at this time. Wayne County Superior Court in session both Thursday and Friday this week. On Thursday, a day full of motions in the murder trial, as defendant Eugenia Lynn Shell will stand trial for the murder of her 73-year-old mother, Willie Jo Vaughn. Shell is accused of locking her mother in the backseat of a vehicle, pushing the vehicle into the Altamar River, where Vaughn's body was pulled from the river weeks after she was reported missing by her family. Judge Stephen Kelly has already denied the change of venue motion. The trial is scheduled for the week of September 26 here in Wayne County Superior Court. Defendant's attorneys have filed a series of motions before the trial begins for the judge to rule on Thursday. There's a motion to suppress involuntary statements made by the defendant to the arresting officers. Also a motion to reveal deal considerations, promises, grants of immunity made between the state and any co-defendant planning to testify against Eugenia Lynn Shell. And there's also a motion to limit statements by the state witnesses in reference to the defendant's past conduct. Once again, all these motions to be heard this Thursday in Wayne County Superior Court with the Honorable Judge Stephen Kelly presiding. WIFO-FM will be in court, have a full report on Friday's newscast. Also be covering the trial once it begins in late September at the Wayne County Courthouse. Also this Thursday at 11 a.m. is the arraignment calendar, and former school employees Jody and Sharon Groom is on the arraignment calendar this Thursday at 11 a.m. Jody Groom is charged with theft by taking and 2 counts of conspiracy to defraud the school system. All 3 charges are felonies. His wife Sharon Groom faces 3 counts of theft by taking charges, all 3 felonies as well. Both have separate attorneys representing them. Jody Groom is represented by Wilson Bradford, while Sharon Groom is represented by attorney Karen Jenkins Young. At the arraignment, a plea is entered. If a plea is not guilty, judge will set a trial date. Judge on Thursday again is Stephen Kelly. Court also in session this Friday with a 12-page criminal calendar. Judge Wilkes on the bench on Friday, mainly filled with child molestation cases and drug cases. 1 case, aggravated cruelty to animals. Again, WIFO-FM will continue to follow the criminal court proceedings at the Wayne County Courthouse. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Communication is the key when it comes to business, especially your financial business. That's why Altamaha Federal Credit Union makes communication a priority, making banking easier for you. AFCU has money to lend, and it's easy to apply online or with a quick phone call. Your local credit union with open lines of communication. Altamaha Federal Credit Union. Jesup, Scriven, and Ludowici. Visit altamaha.org. Equal housing lender, federally insured by NCUA.
Stop creditor harassment today. Stop the worry of a pending repossession, garnishment, or foreclosure. Contact the Bankruptcy Group, attorney R. Flake Cabinets, for an experienced assessment of your financial situation. They have locations in Brunswick, Hazelhurst, and now Jesup. They are a debt relief agency. They help people file for bankruptcy relief. Contact legal assistant Tanya Blanton at 912-375-5620. 375-5620 to set up your free consultation. Let the Bankruptcy Group do the worrying for you. Now serving Jesup.
Hello, my name is Chad Neesmith from Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC of Jesup. At Neesmith, we have the biggest inventory of new and used vehicles around. We also have the best prices guaranteed. We know everyone wants the best vehicle at the best price. At Neesmith, we'll give you just that. We sell all makes and models from Lexuses, Nissans, BMWs, and of course all GM and domestic cars too. Best of all, if we don't have the vehicle on the lot you want, we can get it for you in just a day or 2 tops. All we ask at Neesmith is before you buy to give us a chance to save you some money. We will have the best prices and give you the most for your trade guaranteed. So don't pay too much. Come and see us today and let us show you how we can get you into the vehicle you want at the lowest price, guaranteed. Only at Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC of Jesup on Highway 341 towards Brunswick, or visit us online at neesmithnow.com. That's neesmithnow.com or at 912-427-2045. There ain't nothing wrong with the right price.
Presidential election set for Tuesday, November 8th, but early voting for the election along with the local elections here in Wayne County will begin on October the 17th, run for 3 weeks up until November the 4th. There will be one Saturday of early voting. That date is Saturday, October 29th. Besides the presidential election, there is a statewide U.S. Senate race between incumbent Republican Johnny Isaacson. He's being contested by Democrat Jim Barksdale and Libertarian Alan Buckley. Also a race for Public Service Commissioner, incumbent Republican Tim Echols being challenged by Libertarian Eric Hoskins. Also locally, we got the Wayne County Sheriff's race between John Carter and Democratic challenger Kevin Johnson. And we got the city election as well on that date. Again, to fill the seat vacant by the passing of Bobby Townsend, Stanley Todd, and Alan Brown seeking that city position here in Jesup. The Wayne County Commissioners' agenda is out for Monday, September 12th. On the agenda, under presentations and announcements, Herschel Hires regarding Wayne County Recreation Department, Sean O'Quinn and Mike Malloy regarding update on health insurance, no items under citizens' concerns, one item on consent agenda, consider and approve Wayne County Transit drug and alcohol policy. Under new business, nominate 2016 Legislative Leadership Conference voting delegate and discussion on proposal from Republic. Under executive session, land acquisition, all that's set for Monday, 7 p.m., the County Commissioners' next meeting. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Communication is the key when it comes to business, especially your financial business. That's why Altamaha Federal Credit Union makes communication a priority, making banking easier for you. AFCU has money to lend, and it's easy to apply online or with a quick phone call. Your local credit union with open lines of communication. Altamaha Federal Credit Union, Jesup, Scriven, and Ludowici. Visit altamaha.org. Equal housing lender, federally insured by NCUA.
Seasons change, quality of service doesn't. For 75 years, First Franklin Financial has been serving the financial needs of your friends and neighbors. You can always depend on the caring staff to be there when you need them. Drop by and see your friendly Franklin folks at 1074 North Macon Street, or give them a call at 427-4237, or apply online at onefc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial Corporation, NMLSR number 141654. Georgia Residential Mortgage License number 5656.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties for over 13 years. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the only nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our new administrative offices, located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, have opened recently as Phase 1 of our building project. Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak to someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
Final notes in the news, September 11th quickly approaching. Again, a day to remember. A special ceremony going to take place in front of JC Stadium on that evening at 7 p.m. at the corner of Orange and 11th Street to remember and honor the ones we lost on September 11th, along with showing respect to our local law enforcement, fire department, EMTs, and military, along with all the wonderful volunteers to put their lives on the line every day to ensure our safety. Again, seating and candles are limited, so to ensure you're comfortable, they ask that you please bring a lawn chair and a candle. Again, that's 7 p.m. Sunday, September 11th, again in front of JC Stadium at the corner of Orange and 11th Street. Wayne Memorial Hospital's next Red Cross blood drive set for Wednesday, September 14th. That's going to take place from 11 to 5 p.m. in the Bloodmobile. And they ask you please give the Gives of Life a pint of blood. Again, the date Wednesday, September 14th from 11 to 5 p.m. in the Bloodmobile in front of the hospital. And the Chamber of Commerce has several events planned for the month of September. The first one on the 15th, the Business After Hours set for Angels Fine Dining from 5 to 7. Then on the 16th of September, a Young Professionals Network event on the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce lawn from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Then on the 25th of the month, a Lunch and Learn at Coastal Pius Technical College. The new Department of Labor overtime rule will be the topic of discussion. Again, the public invited from 12 to 1:30. If you need more information, about any of the events, simply call the Chamber at 427-2028. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying have a great day.
You've been listening to local news on WIFO.
Advanced Healthcare Center on South 1st Street